Hello, everybody. This is Shrivenzale and the Crimson Viper,
Hello.
and we are just gonna play on the camp map tonight. Maybe discuss how the world was 30 years ago when we were kids.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure it was better, but it sure does seem that way. I imagine every generation thinks that.
Well, the games were not as good, although there were a lot of memorable and fun ones. But
Yeah, and
wow,
there's been so many games that I seem to have such fond memories of. Oh, it kicked me out.
oh, you got kicked. Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh. I just disconnected. I didn't really get kicked per se, but I'm gonna join back in. Yeah, some of the games I've gone back and replayed from my youth, and I remember
Uh huh.
just thinking they were so great, only to go back and replay them and because I've had my taste of modern games, some which have the advantage of being built on those old games.
Uh huh.
Some of them just no longer appeal in the same way.
Uh huh. Yeah, there's a lot of games. Well, back then the bar was so low. I have here in my closet somewhere my original Pong game.
Oh wow,
It's up on a closet somewhere.
yeah, I had my Atari 2600 for a long time, all the way up to when I think when I went off to college in '94. Um, and then I think I gave it to my stepbrothers, and I don't think they ever took care of it or anything.
Uh
I think they
huh.
probably just ended up. I don't know. One of them may still have it. I'll have to check next time I see him. But the
I've got a.
2600 was still working just fine, and that was. Let me see. I was 94. I went off to college, and we probably got it in the early. It was the very early 80s that we got it. So I mean, it held up nicely
Mm-hmm.
for the time that it
Wow.
was
You went
around.
off to college in '94.
Hmm.
I had just started my current job. I mean, in my current department. I was working at the university before that,
Hmm.
but I started my current department in '94. There was a postdoc came into my office today, some fella from China,
Hmm.
and we discovered that he was 7 years old when I took that job.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm feeling older and older these days.
Well,
I,
that's the problem is that the world just keeps on trugging along, and
it does, and seeing everybody at my work is young. I mean,
hmm,
every year there's a new set of 20-year-olds.
yeah.
In fact, I saw today this incredibly beautiful girl, just really pretty girl, and she's really short. She was like she was less than 5 feet tall, long blonde hair,
Oh wow.
and I felt every minute of my 52 years as I saw this girl, and she looked at me like I was Methuselah, you know.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, that stinks.
Yeah. Well, that's this guy's got a Barrett. I've got two people shooting me with a Barrett, and I'm trying to hit this guy with a katana.
Hmm. How's that working out for you?
Well, it didn't work out too well. He was jumping all over the place.
Oh,
I'm not good with melee in this game at all.
me neither. I can never quite get the hang of exactly where you need to be. Oh, he got me. I hate
Oh,
Barrett people.
that stupid teammate was in my way. I couldn't get a beat on the guy.
His head ate your bullet.
Yeah, he kept zigzagging back and forth trying to avoid the sniper in front of me, only to just end up
Whoa.
getting in the way of my bullets.
Oh,
One Barrett guy missed me, and the
yeah.
other guy with the Barrett
Me
got me.
too.
So
I nailed one of the Barrett guys, and I was nailed by the other one. But these Barrett guys, they never seem to miss. It's very rare.
Well, they miss more than us M700 people.
My God, I am nailing this guy with a VSS, and I cannot seem to
Somebody got
finish.
it.
I finally got him.
The guy in the bloody rags costume.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was over here on the side. Oh, I got another guy. Oh, so I think the only two guys on their team are these Barrett guys, and they're tag teaming us.
Yeah, I think so. They're at quite a disadvantage. What happened? Yeah. Well, it is more balanced. There's more than two people. Man, I
Yeah,
was hiding behind cover and somehow got killed. Oh, that
yeah.
Caledonian guy. That was the guy that was in the last time we made a video.
Oh, yeah.
I think that one made it into the video. I can't remember if that was the time that it
Oh,
messed up
man.
and you couldn't post it.
I cannot seem to nail these guys. They're up in that farmhouse. He's got like a quadruple helmet, man. This VSS is not taking him out.
Yeah.
And
Meanwhile,
he's nailing me. Like, okay, I'm going to have to go to the M700 because I go. I hit him a lot, but I'm just taking his helmet off, and then he destroys me with his Barrett in one shot.
yeah. I just laid into that guy with the Aswal and almost the whole clip, and somehow he didn't die.
Yeah, yeah, he's got like some serious armor going.
I just want my body armor to work just once. Coming up behind you.
Okay.
Alright, I've got the Asval so I can pepper him while you. Oh, well. I don't know where that fox guy is. He keeps taking me out before I get to their base.
Yeah, he's whoa. Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
I think for
Got me.
guys, beckoning back to something you said earlier about the little short pretty girl, I
Uh-huh.
think for guys, like that's the first moment you feel truly old is when you see a young pretty thing and you know that you don't have a damn chance in hell with her.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I had that ever since I was like a child. I didn't have a damn chance.
well, I
Now that
can't
I'm
say I've
old.
had tons of luck either, um, but I don't know. I always felt like I guess I always felt like if I wanted to have a greater chance,
Right.
like
Well,
maybe if
that's
I
the
hit the
thing. I mean, back in the day, you because I never asked.
or maybe if I just worked out some more, or maybe if I
Right.
made more money, or there's
Right.
always an excuse.
Now there's no excuse.
Yeah. Now and even if you did have a chance, you wouldn't be able to really live with yourself because
Uh
everybody
huh.
just think you're the biggest creep.
Right.
That's the feeling you want to avoid. You never want to feel like a creep. And I never felt like a creep ever
Uh huh.
till I got older. And
Well, a lot of it, the girls give you that feeling.
well, even when
Um.
they don't, like there was a now this is a few years ago, but so I think 37, 38 at the time,
Uh
but
huh.
she was a 20-year-old and she approached me. She was interested in me.
Okay.
She pursued me. So I never felt like the creepiness as far as like here I am, late 30s latching onto this 20-year-old girl. Like she came after me. And but I still felt like a creep.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't be in that relationship because it felt just kind of creepy to me. And
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the weird thing
Huh.
is that if she had come into my life maybe a year or two or just 2 years before, probably wouldn't have felt that way. But that's literally how old age hits you. It can hit you in a matter of a year. You can go from feeling one way, and then just a year later, you feel completely different about a situation.
Uh huh.
So I don't know. That's the way. That's how my experience has been, and so
Man, these guys with these Barretts, man, they never freaking miss.
well, I'm getting hit by this guy with the shotgun, and I don't even know where he's at. I haven't even seen him once. I don't think.
Oh, I hit him. I have video evidence that I hit him, and he didn't die. Um, well, a lot of it is cultural with these young
Yeah.
girls because the creepiness factor. I've in the last couple days, I've had a couple of young students come into my office for help, and one was Chinese, and she sat in my office for probably 4 hours
Oh wow.
with me working on her computer. And she never ever acted like I was a creepazoid, like there was any reason to not want to be sitting next to me. I mean, she
Hmm.
sat on my office floor while I worked on her computer. And
Yeah, I couldn't be in your line of work. I'm already distracted enough being a teacher,
yeah,
especially when the girls on the front row are don't they're sitting in an open desk with their legs
oh my
spread apart.
gosh,
Like
yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah,
had to politely, like, it's only been about 3 times in the 11 years I've been teaching full time at a college, but there
yeah.
have been about 3 occasions where I've had to kind of go up to a girl's
Say,
desk and be like,
put it
you might
away.
want to sit a little differently. And they're
Yeah,
always embarrassed, but they'd be far more embarrassed if I didn't say anything, I think,
yeah,
if they kind of thought about it. But I don't know, some of them are oblivious of it, but
yeah. Or they're using it to their advantage.
or yeah,
Yeah,
they're trying to, I guess that's an advantage with me becoming an old fart, is if they start getting really flirty with me, I know what their intentions are.
uh huh,
I know that they're not pure. They just want a good grade.
uh huh. But back to my point, this Chinese girl just sat there at my desk, or there on my floor and at my desk, and for a good 4 hours worked on her computer.
Hmm.
And when the American girls come in, and even American girls of Chinese descent, but they're American, um, they act when they're around me. They act like they are having to pick up a dead squirrel off the driveway.
Oh, what an analogy! No, oh, that would fit. That must be a
Oh,
horror. I can't say I've ever felt that way around a girl
they
yet.
just like they're like, ugh, they can't get far enough away from you. They act like they wish they had rubber gloves on when you're handing them like a CD. Here's the Windows
Oh
CD.
no.
And it's like, am I really that gross?
That's a great analogy, though.
Gonna have to change my gun because I am getting annihilated here.
Yeah, this guy with the freaking RPK, he's getting on my nerves big time.
Yeah, the RPAK guy.
Well, he killed me like a second after I spawned. God, he is just racking up the kill. Like, he hits me with one bullet with the RPK, and I'm dead.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I'm being hit by a Barrett, and I look
Oh,
up at the kill feed.
he's lagging. He's teleporting all over my screen. Nobody else is.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being killed with an RPK, and then I look over, and it's a. I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being killed with a with a. Ooh, that guy missed with his rocket. let me get my thought. I feel like I'm being killed with a Barrett because I'm just being killed instantly. I look up at the kill feed and it's an RPK. Yeah, it's like I'm being shot. The first bullet, boom, I'm gone.
I can't type.
Me neither.
And the very second I spawn, I'm getting hit. Like, I don't understand the spawn protection in this game. It's so inconsistent.
Oh man, I am like, what the heck? How did that guy? I hit him point blank with my Chris, and he's not dying. These guys
It's
are like,
such, yeah.
oh
It's.
well,
I think a lot of it
a
has to
lot
do
of it's
with.
lag and stuff.
Yeah, it must be. Because I consistently face the same problems, and when I when I do complain sometimes on the game in the chat, people. It seems like people that are getting the one up on me like that, they'll say that they have really good internet,
Yeah.
and I don't have terrible internet, but it's not great or nothing. You know.
Wow. This guy keeps coming around the back of the base.
Oh, it kicked me out again, and I
Oh
was
really?
about I was about to kill somebody. All right. Should come in on the blue team. What do you think? There's very few people on our server.
Man, this RPK is acting like a Barrett. I'm just dropping whenever he pulls it out on me.
Hmm. He's on top of our base or somewhere.
Oh yeah, he's up
Oh,
on
there we
top
go.
of the base.
There must be someone else up there. Because as soon as I killed him, somebody got me from that direction.
Yeah, with these young students, like I was talking about, um, it's just my job to help them fix their computers. I don't do anything to purposely make them feel creeped out. I think it's just because that you and I are so much older than them that I think they're just kind of weirded out talking to us.
It kicked me again. What the
Oh.
heck? This server does not like me.
Trying the
So
AUG.
I discovered today that Netflix, that guy with the AUG, is on top of our base somewhere, and I don't know where he's at. How do we even get on top of our base here?
I don't know.
I discovered that on today looking through Netflix, I did not realize 2001: The Space Odyssey in HD was on Netflix.
Oh no, I didn't either.
Yeah, I am totally going to have to go back. I've been wanting to rewatch that lately, and I have the DVD, but I don't have the Blu-ray.
Man. Oh, okay. Well, I am being owned by these guys.
Well, they're on top of the base, so
Well, one guy walked right in. Actually, like he's got a spaz going right in our base.
hmm.
Actually, I'm getting. Oh, all right, we'll go spaz too.
God dang it! I was in the
Where's my
process of trying to
spaz?
get up on our base, and that jerk alert guy here. Oh wow!
Now, man, are there only two guys on their team, or just three?
I don't know, but I'm getting. I just shot that guy with nearly a full clip from the SG-52 or whatever. You know, the pretty powerful assault rifle. I usually can beat guys that have RPKs because the fire rate and the damage is so high on this gun. And I didn't even
I
knock his
hit that
helmet
guy
off.
point blank with a spaz and only took his helmet off.
Hmm.
I can't kill these guys. I have no weapon that can kill them. Even my red grenades can't go. Oh, he killed me with a
Yeah,
handgun.
yeah. This is the best game in the world for like. I'll go to play it because I forget why I don't like to play it, and then I'll go and play it, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is why I don't really like it. I mean, I can take it in small bursts, and
yeah.
obviously don't get too upset, but it does feel very unfair at times.
Well, there are times like when craziness is happening. Literally, I gave that guy a spaz right in the face, and it took his helmet off.
Hmm.
And then he killed me.
Now, see that last two times I've killed him, it seems like I'm actually doing like real damage against him,
Uh huh.
and I'm able to get him. Oh, you got the
I did,
MG42.
yeah.
Oh, that's the
He,
one game. That's the one gun you're going to be able to. You'll be able to get people with that one. That thing is so OP.
all right, so we're gonna end this episode playing a couple of Barrett men.